Another year, another training camp. How's everything running along for you?
Great, I think. Training camp's the easy part for me. It's the players and coaches that got the hard jobs right now. But no, in all seriousness, it's been good so far. We've got a really competitive group. We've got a lot of high level talent in here that I think, I think we're just obviously early. Guys are still figuring out the system, figuring out, kind of what the expectations are. But I think we've got really hungry group, a really fun group, and a group that can be really good if it all comes together again this year.
Coming off a championship season, I mean, how do you better that with a new coach? And there's always a new team because that's just the way the league is.
Yeah, I mean, certainly high expectations for coach, right? No, I think it's not about trying to. I mean, look, I would love to go out and we win 50 straight games and another championship, like awesome, right? But I think it's I think to have success in this league, you have to take it not comparing to what we've done in the past, but take it a year at a time. And we have different challenges this year. We have different opportunities as well, but different challenges in terms of we've got a whole new group of guys, and we've got they need different things in their basketball career to get to the next level, and they need different things in their basketball career to have success here. And so it's about figuring out, not about trying to replicate last year in terms of copycat everything we did, but trying to figure out what we can take from last year that worked and what we can do new this year, because we've got, obviously we have a few players back, but in reality we've got mostly a whole new locker room where we want to make sure we're giving these guys the tools they need to be successful, and giving them the opportunity to have the same success that our guys last year had. And so whether that's on court, whether it's off court, whether it's in the weight room, whatever it is, that's what I've impressed on our staff is we've got a really high level group of people. We've got a really high level group of talented young basketball players, but figuring out how we can help those guys achieve their goals and get to the next level, that's how we replicate the success of last year. And the on-court stuff will follow.
Yeah, with the G League season being divided up into three, right now you're in that very early infant stage of training camp, right before you guys start playing Show Cup case games. Just so, what do you want to see right now from a front office standpoint, where you're going to be able to bring in the fans, bring in the crowd sizes, despite being so deep into the fall schedule, where you guys can bring it over into the spring schedule and hopefully wrap it up with another league championship?
Hope so. I think right now it's all about making sure guys are ready to go. The season's a grind, 50 games, hopefully 55 or whatever it is again with playoffs. But, so it's about making sure guys are healthy, making sure guys have their bodies right. They're ready to play heavy minutes. We've got players who haven't played competitive basketball in a few months. They weren't necessarily in preseason NBA, stuff like that. So biggest thing we're looking for now is making sure they're in a good place physically, good place mentally, in order to set themselves up for the grind and the slog that a G League season can be. And then with that just comes competitiveness. It's camp's always competitive. Camp always needs to be competitive. And I've told our players, I've told our staff, I'm a big believer that, bringing in high level talent, bringing in high level people, they'll push each other and they'll get the best out of each other, because talent and competitiveness breeds success. And that's what we're trying to do here. We've got a lot of really high level players. We've got a lot of really high level people, and we're just trying to let them do their thing, and obviously help them do it, but put them in positions to build off each other, learn from each other, and push each other to new heights.